Hi, Cancer. This is Just with your May 1st to the 15th council. I hope that you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Cancer, some of you I definitely see have have added some things to your plate, and at first, like you took a lot of time and you was making some plans and you planned everything out, and now things are starting to sprout. Like some of you, things are really starting to kind of like happen, and I feel like you're pulling one fire out and another fire out. Some of you are very busy and have been very busy. I want to say since for the past 7 months, some of you just been busy and haven't even been able to like pull your head up out of the sand, if you will. Like you just kept your head low, did your work as best as you can. And I feel like now things are really starting to well, I wouldn't say things are really starting to kind of like sprout like out of nowhere. Like it's just been a lot of work that you guys have been doing, and you've been very adamant. So some of you could be in school and you're like, no, I can't go out because I have to work. I have to go to school, or excuse me, I have to work. I have to like, there's this, I just get defiance. Like against all odds, you guys are very rooted in where you're going or where you are in life, and you've worked really hard for it, and no one's going to kind of take that away from you. So I feel like some of you have been very like standoffish, and not standoffish, but self-protecting. You know, Cancers, that's what you guys do. You go into your shell, you get very protective of self, and you're adamant about that. And I feel like some of you will go to work and really focusing on areas of your life that you can kind of accomplish and work toward and get engrossed in that, so that you're not necessarily focusing on an emotional side of you. So that was in the past, and I feel like that kind of worked really well for a lot of you guys. And because of it, there's been some great things that's come out of it. Some of you, however, I do see that you're kind of waiting around to see exactly like what are you going to do with all that you've accomplished, right? So you may be planning like, where am I going to go from here? Or, what am I going to do next? What am I going to do now? Okay, because it seems like your plate is a little bit more clearer now. It's not as full. Okay, and now you're kind of trying to think, you know, how much more longer am I going to do a particular thing that you've been doing? Because now you have this new thing that's come about, and it's really going to require a lot of kind of like patience and a lot of control. Okay, a lot of control, a lot of patience. Is what I'm kind of seeing here. Now, some of you could be waiting around to see when a particular opportunity is going to come your way. Some of you could have been trying to get a promotion or go into a different department, go into a different area. You may feel like you don't really know how to gauge a new manager or supervisor that you are potentially will be working with or now working with. So there's I'm not really sure about this person. I don't know if they like me. I don't know if they appreciate my work. I don't know if this is going to last. I don't know if I'm going to be at this company. Like you really kind of can't gauge things. And I feel like because you're in this nomad almost like energy, I just get like things seems foreign to you, or things seems emotionally not comfortable for you, that some of you are just clamming up until things become a little bit more, that you become more aware of what things are. Now, there could have been a separation from a job for some of you. You could have left your job. And I feel like some of you may be going to alternative motives to start something new for yourself, right? So there could have been this announcement that, hey, we're going to let a couple of people go, because I do see like the separation of sorts that has happened. And on the heels of the separation, some of you could have, you know, started looking for new opportunities. And again, you've gotten a new opportunity, but there is this not being able to gauge either the people around you or a particular person. Is what I'm getting here. Okay. Some of you may hear that other people around you are leaving. Okay. But then because someone's being let go or they're leaving one of their slots, which would be a new opportunity for you, comes about. And you may be saying that, you know, while, you know, it may be something I've always wanted to do and it seems interesting, you may be feeling like, you know, I don't like their manager. I don't like the supervisor in that area. I don't like it's something about a leader or a head of area of work for you that you maybe have an opportunity to move in okay, that you're not really that thrilled about because you don't really like that person, or you don't really like their style of leadership, that sort of thing. So you may have heard that it was one of your very close friends or a good colleague of yours that was let go or that's leaving. Some of you could even have some form of a fallout between you and another colleague or something at work, is kind of what I'm seeing here. And it's been very difficult for you to kind of repair that. Like, they may be wanting to repair it at this point, but they're almost like stilled up, and so are you. Okay. As it relates to money, money looks decent for those of you who are working and who's has income coming in. It looks like a lot of you are just going to really be focusing on work. Okay. And I feel like if you did have a problem with a particular person at work, particularly a male, by the end of the second month, it looks like things may kind of get back on track. Okay. That person's going to kind of change their energy because they could have been coming off pretty harsh to you. And you may start to realize that, oh, the person is not that bad. Or, you know, they're starting to kind of show me the person that they used to be. So I do see like some amending going on here is what I'm sensing. Someone wanting to make amends with you this month is what I see. Now, yes, out of the midst of chaos or conflict or someone walking away, because someone did something wrong to you, they lied to you, they lied, deceived, or cheated you, you're going to find out that you're going to get some type of justice. You're going to see karma coming back to that person some kind of way. Okay. Something someone did wrong to you, they're going to get their comeuppance. Not comeuppance, but they're going to get what's due them, is what it looks like. Okay. Or you're not just going to accept someone back into your life unless they right the wrongs that they've created in your life. Right. Is what I'm sensing here. And I feel like a lot of Cancers, like, as I was putting the spread down, it was just this adamantness of like, I'm not playing. Like, you guys aren't playing. You've been disappointed. You've been heartbroken. You know, someone has thought that they had control over you, or was trying to control you, was trying to manipulate you, was trying to just basically do you wrong. And you guys pretty much like stilled up. And there was this, now it's like you're reclaiming your own confidence, and you're reclaiming your own your own independence, I want to say. Okay. Because you're going to let go of all that has happened. And I feel like you're going to kind of be able to move on. I do see reconciliation big time. I do see reconciliation. I do see a lot of you letting go of the past or past hurts and pains that was on the hills of deceit, and being able to kind of come back together again. Now, it's going to go two ways, and this can go in work, family, anything, as well as love, because it's screaming this, and I'm pretty much touching on love right now too. Through some type of deceit, dishonesty, there was a fallout. Right. And so you and the person broke up, you and your family member, friend, colleague, that sort of thing. Right. And they may have been trying to say sorry, make amends, but the hurt is too strong. Like, the hurt is still so real to you. And you're just like, you know what? I can't, I'm just not ready for it, because you found out some things about this person that they were doing. Like, they thought they were going to do it slick and not be caught, but they actually got caught because it's their karma coming to them. I do see this person is going to try their best to try and work things out with you. Now, one or two things is going to happen for some of you. You're going to work it out with them, right? And you're going to be able to move on together. And then others of you, you're not going to be able to work it out. Although they may be trying to appeal to you in every kind of way imaginable, you're just not going to give in. You're not. And it may take them 2 months or 4 months to get it that, okay, she's not gonna, or he's not going to hear me out. But I feel it's more coming from the woman. Okay. So he's not going to hear me out, or the person that was done wrong. Let me say that it's coming from that person, that they're just not going to hear you out. And therefore some of you, or some of the, whoever was the person that did the wrong, is eventually going to accept the fact that you're not going to hear them, or they're not going to be heard, and they're going to move on. Okay. And that's a higher percentage that the person will, decide to move on, because there's going to be a divorce that's coming down the pike. There's going to be a definite separation. Like, it's going to be this irreconcilable differences type of thing. So there is some things coming out. This person, and it was all like, if there was cheating, it looks like there was a cheating third party. By the way, it doesn't look like that person is even there. It's like the person came and they helped create all these problems, and now the person is gone. But you don't see your mate the same anymore, or you're not seeing the same anymore. It's like your lust, your desires got the best of you, and all of it kind of came down crumbling or on this person. And as a result, their karma is going to be that they're going to lose you. Or you're going to see that if this has happened a while back, you may hear about something that happens to this person, or not saying that we would want anything bad to happen to people, but just natural, karmic, correction is going to be happening. And you may find that this person may apologize and finally come to you and apologize to you. Okay, but whatever it is, like, seeing that correction of karma come their way is going to be enough for you to be able to say, okay, good, and then be able to move on with your life. Okay, so it's something about correcting of karma from whomever was the person that was done wrong will be coming to them for these first 2 weeks is what I see. So that's what I have for you guys for the first 2 weeks. Did I say month? I meant weeks if I said month. But for the first 2 weeks of May, that's what I kind of see for you guys. Hopefully this has been helpful for you. If it has, and you would like to share with us, please do so in the comment section below. We would love to hear from you. And if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Cancer.